Hello everyone! Thank you for joining me. It's Ms. Doubrley at Broadway Family Karate. We are in spring term week 10, believe it or not. And today we'll be doing fundamentals B-Day material. So we'll be looking at our clinch knee one step. We'll also be looking at that, pulling out that clinch knee and working on that individually. And we'll be looking at that Palmheel Cross Block. A little bit challenging, but a super cool technique, very useful to know for self-defense. Now, just a reminder, week 10 means we're into our second stripe testing, our silver stripe. So, after watching this video, you'll need to really be thinking about which B-Day technique or lesson you want to use for your second stripe testing. You'll either be sending in a video or an email, either demonstrating or talking about that particular technique or portion of the lesson. So again, keep your mind and eyes on that while you're watching the video this week. So let's go ahead and start the way we always start. Let's bow in together. Shoryut, Kyenai. Tenets of Taekwondo begin. Courtesy, humility, integrity, perseverance, self-control, indomitable spirit. Kyenai. All right. Let's warm up by looking at some of the stuff that we're going to be doing. Let's look at that clinch and knee. So for the clinch and knee, we're wanting to make sure that we're bringing the hands in. We want to make sure we're bringing the knee up with a full extension. So let's go ahead and do that together. We're going to be sort of here in a front stance. We're going to bring up. Good. We're going to pull in and use that knee at the same time. And go. 1, 2, 3. All right, let's try that again. Up and go. 1, 2, 3. One more time on that side. Up and then go. 1, 2, 3. Good. Let's try the other side. So I'm now right side forward in a nice front stance. Okay. And up and go. 1, 2, 3. Good. Again. Up and go. 1, 2, 3. Nice. And again. 1, 2, 3. Again, we're moving those arms and legs together to give us more power. Let's take a look now at the one step itself where we're using this technique. So, for the attack, we can go ahead and practice that together real quick. For here, somebody's going to nod at us. We're going to step back. Yeah. I'm going to say double tough guy attack. You'd step forward, grab, pull in gently. Now, for testing purposes, of course, you'll be doing the one step. You'll be doing the attacking, but it's good to know what's going to be happening to you. Let's go ahead and take a look at the one step itself. Now, in this instance, you'll of course be the one doing the one step. So you do the nodding in our normal situation. And when you were ready, you would ask for your attack. It's going to be a double tough guy. When they reach in and grab you, just about here, you're going to let yourself be pulled in on the left side. Coming up, cupping, pulling them in. Get a nice tight squeeze there with your elbows. You'll be doing those knees. Make sure you're getting a full extension. So 1, 2, 3. Then you're going to push off on those balance points. Get into that wedge. Get away. All right. So as you're doing this with a partner today, some of the things to think about. Want to make sure we're cupping. Want to make sure you have a nice squeeze to keep them in tight. Make sure you have a full extension on your knees. Of course, we're not striking our friend here who's partnering. But you need a full extension, not just a wiggle. Also want to make sure you're finding those balance points to get distance. And of course that you're always wedging up to be safe and getting away. So those are the details you need to be focusing on as you're working with your partner this week. So that's of course our clinch and knee one step. Now the other thing we're going to be looking at this week is our Palmheel Cross Block. So let's go ahead and warm up with that as well. The idea for this of course is that you're using a palm heel in connection with an open the door. So we're using both of those to have an effective self-defense technique. So somebody's touching us on a shoulder, we can block, get off the line of attack, keep getting away for that matter. So let's try that again together. Here, you're going to be pushing and moving the opposite leg. Good. One more time on that side. Here, getting away. If we can avoid being touched, even better. It's effective both ways. Being touched on this side, opening the door, the opposite leg. One more time. that side. Again, we can do this when we're being touched. Make sure we're hitting along the wrist, or we can do this to not be touched. Two different ways to practice that. We'll practice that both ways today with a partner. Let's go ahead and get our stretch in. All right, let's go over to this side. Always good to make sure your muscles are warm when you do your stretch. Good, over to the other side. Warm muscles will give you a better stretch. You're less likely to get injured as well. Now you guys are mostly young and supple, so it's not as big a deal for you, but you want to always keep yourself safe if you can. Certainly don't want to get injured if we can avoid it. Okay, let's go ahead and get really tall. Good. Now let's go ahead and take that down to the ground. Feeling a stretch up the back of your legs and into your low back. Awesome. Okay, let's go ahead and put our hands on our low back, and we're going to bend back slightly. Don't want to overdo this one. Good. All right, let's do those rotations. So we're going to lengthen those muscles by adding this arm stretching out. But we really want to make sure we are moving from the middle here. It's really kind of what's helping those twisting muscles. Good. We're just going to change it up a little bit by taking it higher, so up towards the ceiling. And again, lengthen with your arms and with your fingers. Really try to get those fingers all the way up to the ceiling. Just the idea of it, just that you're lengthening. Good, all right. Let's go ahead and get those arms stretched a little bit. Let's stick our right arm out, and then we're going to pull in, good for the shoulder area. Good, let's do the same thing on the other side. Just scoop it in to really stretch the shoulder. Nice. We're going to take that right arm up and behind. Really kind of pull in with the other to just make that a deeper stretch. And then same thing other side. Awesome. Let's go ahead and link our fingers. Push out, thumbs down. Really try to get that as nice and long as you can. Take it up towards the ceiling. Nice. Sure you can. All right, we are warm and we are stretched. Let's go ahead and jump into some stuff. Let's start with our one step. So, Ms. Doubrley, if you could come up, and if you have a partner working with you, please have them come up as well. So we looked at the one step in the warm-up, so we're really going to jump right into it today with our partner. Now this first time, we're going to do this 3 times. This first time, we're going to have an attack command. The second time, we're not going to have an attack command. You're going to get surprised. The third time, we're going to try to start it with our eyes closed. You'll, of course, be able to open them once you begin, but 3 different variations. Please join in to the comfort level you can, but we'll do this that way 3 different times. All right. Check your distance with your partner. Thank you. All right, when I'm ready, I'm going to nod center back, she's back, and then I get to ask for the attack. Double tough guy attack. All right. Good. A reminder, if you're wearing glasses, your bad guy may want to take those off. That'll protect them.
Never managed to remember the first time. It always takes me one.
That's okay. That's why we do it multiple times. All right. Now I'll send my partner back. Now, this time, I've nodded her back, but she gets to decide when to attack, not me. I'm just ready. I suggest you be as well. All right. Good. Reset your gi, t-shirt if you have a good partner who's really grabbing you. Now, this time we're going to check our distance. I'm going to nod send her back. I'm going to close my eyes. If you and your partner feel comfortable doing that, please do. Once you've been attacked, you'll want to open your eyes. In real life, you would never want to try to do Taekwondo in a self-defense situation with your eyes closed. So once it's happened, open your eyes and go forward as best as you can with that one step. Okay, so I'm going to close my eyes, and my partner will attack with a double tuck eye when she's ready. Good. We're going to do that one more time. Now, I was so surprised by that attack. I actually did a wedgie block in addition to everything else. Actually kind of loved it, to be honest. But we're going to go ahead and do it one more time, and I'm going to try not to. She caught me so by surprise, I literally moved into self-defense mode. I did what came natural to me, and that's what came natural to me. That's what's going to happen in self-defense. We're going to try it one more time. I'm going to check my distance here. Awesome. I'm going to nod send my partner back. I'm going to, again, close my eyes. Hey! Very nice. Thank you, Ms. Doubrley. All right. Clinch and knee one step. Even more fun with your eyes closed. Again, keep to your comfort level, but if you feel comfortable at least giving it a try with your partner, please do. All right, so we're now going to take a look at that clinch and knee technique that we're pulling from the one step. Go ahead again, and if you've got a partner, bring them up. We've used a variety of different things for the clinch and knee. We're going to be using our shield today. It allows me to really use some power. You can use a training stick. We used last week a box with pillows in it. All of that will work well. Just remember to take the power down depending on what you're using. You can use a lot of power with this. All right, let's go into a nice front stance, wide stance, front knee bent. We're going to go, I am left side forward. For the clinch and knee here, with the shield, I'm going to hold on to the shield. I'm going to move my arms and legs together. So just like that. I'm going to do 3 of those. So please go ahead and set up for whatever you're using with your partner. And for each count, please do 3 knees. Make sure you're moving your arms and legs together. Make sure you're getting a full motion on your knee. All right. And 1, 2, 3. All right. I'm going to go ahead and switch legs. I would suggest you do the same. I want to work both of them. Otherwise, exactly the same. 4. 5, 6. Good. Thank you. Clinch and knee is fairly simple, but you do need to pay attention to what you're doing. Again, part of the power is moving your arms and legs together and making sure you have a full extension. It can be easy to do sort of that little jiggle, but not effective in self-defense. All right, let's go ahead and move on to our last technique for tonight, the Palmheel Cross Block. Go ahead and bring your partner up. We're going to do a couple of variations of this tonight. We're going to start with our regular, we've been touched. We're going to do it one hand with a tack command, getting offline, so we're opening the door. 2-hand touch with an attack command, opening the door. And then we're going to actually do this one with no command, and your partner gets to decide 1 or 2 hands. So initially, we're going to let them touch us and practice that first. So, Ms. Doubrley, if you will, yes, go ahead and pick a hand. I'm going to let you know when to attack me. Then a Palmheel Cross Block. I'm going to open the door as well, but she is going to actually get to touch me. So if you'll go ahead and touch me here, please. Okay? So I'm letting her touch first. Let's try that again. Good. One more time. Okay. So the basic idea. One hand, it's already on you. You're using your palm heel to hit towards the wrist, between the wrist and the elbow, to knock it off while getting away. Now, ideally we don't want to be touched. So we're going to go ahead and practice that now. They're going to do one arm still. You can tell them which arm if you like, or they can pick. And we're going to ask them to attack us, but we're going to make every effort to move out of the way and not have to actually get them off of our shoulder. So let's try that with our partners. That arm's just fine, Miss Doubrley. And I'm actually going to get out of the way as you move. And go. Good. Same thing. Go. Good. One more time. Go. So I'm still using my palm heel. It's making contact. She's just not touching me. I'm diverting it before it happens. Now, we're going to try this same thing with two hands. So your partner can try to put both hands on you. Again, you want to actually avoid that. Use your palm heel, but make sure you're opening the door to get out of the way. All right, I'm going to have you start just a little bit further back, Ms. Doubrley. And I'll go ahead and give you the attack command, which will be using both hands this time towards my shoulder. All right, so you go ahead and get those up. Attack. Good. Go ahead and reset. Attack. One more time. Attack. Good. Now, it's always a good idea to practice both hands. Switch sides, especially as you're practicing for your strike test. This last time what we're going to do is my partner gets to decide one hand or two. She also gets to decide when to attack. So I'm still going to do the exact same thing we've been doing, just with a little less notice. I'm also going to have us add our voice. So please, as she comes at you and as you're doing your palm heel, make sure you yell. I'm going to go ahead and use no, but you could use back off, let go, hands off, Cheerios, if that works for you, if that makes you comfortable using your voice. But I'm going to use no, and please use something. All right. So, Ms. Doubrley, you get to pick one or two, and you get to pick the timing. I'll do everything else exactly the same. So, no! No! I went a different way. It's okay. It's self-defense. You do what you're going to do. No! We're going to try this one a few more times. This is actually really valuable. If you're not doing it, please make sure you do try this. No! Let's do it again, Ms. Doubrley. I think this is fabulous learning. No! One last time. No! Thank you. All right, hope you guys tried that at home. It's actually pretty scary. You don't know exactly what's coming. You don't know whether it's one or two. You don't know when it's coming. You just know it's coming and you have to do something. As long as you're throwing a palm heel and you are trying to get off the line of attack, you're perfectly good. Doesn't matter which way you're going to me. If you're getting out of the way, you're out of the way. Use your voice. It will empower you. It'll also help get attention. And make sure you're always safely wedging up and shuffling away. In the end, that's really what's most important, is that you're safely getting out of a dangerous situation. All right, so BA material. Our one step, our clinch and knee from our one step, and that palm heel cross block. So a lot going on in all of those. Make sure you watch this video a couple of times if you need to take it all in. Our week 9 video had a lot of detail on these things. So if you really feel like you need to dig more into the details and not just the real flow of it, feel free to go back to week 9 and look even more at that video. You'll find a lot in it. Again, this is strike testing week. So please pick an A-day lesson or technique and a B-day lesson or technique to send by video for us to see you doing it, or by email for us to hear from you about what you like about it, what you find challenging about it. There will also be a component for your strike test to do with the Speak Up and Get Along material, the Power You of Teasing, and also our Indomitable Spirit talk that Mr. Booker's been giving, and there'll be questions to answer about that. So please make sure to look for an email from Mr. Booker about those details so you can finish that part for your strike testing as well. But let's go ahead and wrap up by bowing out together. So if you'll join me. Sharyut Kine. Student oath begin. I pledge to be a champion of freedom and justice. I pledge to observe the tenets of Taekwondo. I pledge to respect my instructors and my fellow students. I pledge never to misuse Taekwondo. I pledge to build a more peaceful world. Kine. will look forward to hearing from you guys and seeing you guys in your stripe testing. If you have any questions, please let us know. Good luck. We'll see you next time.